Did you know that China has many cities designed for millions, but that are mostly empty? Kangbashi feels like a ghost town with empty buildings. Then there's Tianducheng, a Paris imitation with empty apartments and a replica Eiffel Tower. In this video, we'll look at 8 of the biggest abandoned ghost cities globally. Share your thoughts about these ghost cities in the comments. Number 8. Kangbashi District, Ordos. In 2005, a huge project began in Inner Mongolia, captivating architects, engineers, and workers. This project was Kangbashi, a city built for Ordos' growing population. However, in 2010, Kangbashi's reality emerged. Despite early optimism, the city was mostly empty. They focused on work and ignored important things like schools and hospitals. Instead, people had to travel from nearby Dongsheng for basic services. As time went on, the problems became clear. Housing prices dropped and the city faced financial struggles. Kangbashi's dream of a thriving city turned into a nightmare of debt and wasted effort. Sadly, Kangbashi shows the main problem that put it on our ghost city list. It warns against putting ambition above practicality and overlooking residents' needs. Former architects, engineers, and mechanics look at the empty streets and unfinished buildings, realizing the cost of such ambitious but misguided projects. Our next ghost city was born from a desire for a break from city life. Number 7. Chenggong District, Kunming. In 2003, Kunming, with 3 million people, began a plan to build a new town, Chenggong. By 2013, Chenggong had impressive skyscrapers and modern railways, a plan for a successful city. But one crucial element was missing: the people. Surprisingly, even the government was slow to embrace this calm suburb. Rumors spread about the sale of new government buildings to private entities, making the district's purpose unclear. The lack of people in Chenggong came from factors including slow migration and a desire to stay in established city life. The town's initial promise faded, creating an empty urban landscape. Chenggong's failure to become a populated city makes it a ghost town. The next city tried to copy Paris's charm but was empty. Number 6. Tianducheng, China. In 2007, China's love of replicating global landmarks led to Tianducheng, aiming to have their version of Paris, complete with an Eiffel Tower replica and a Luxembourg Gardens fountain. Tianducheng hoped to attract 10,000 Parisian enthusiasts, but the population only reached about 20% of its planned capacity. Empty streets, closed shops, and a dry fountain create a haunting scene. Tianducheng's failure came from high real estate prices and changing economic conditions. Today, curious travelers and couples looking for photos make up the few visitors. Even with this emptiness, construction continues, showing a determination to grow, but Tianducheng's future remains uncertain, casting a shadow of shame over this megacity. Number 5. Guamaibei. Next, we look at Guamaibei, a city representing both ambition and disappointment. In 2010, China and North Korea planned to build the Yalu River Bridge, a symbol of unity. But in 2014, despite the promise, bridge construction stopped unexpectedly, creating uncertainty for Guamaibei. The plan for easy connections became a broken dream. This setback had major consequences. Trade between China and North Korea, which was expected to grow the economy, never happened. The unfinished bridge on the North Korean side became a symbol of lost hope. As the bridge remained incomplete, Guamaibei struggled. Apartment sales slowed and people moved away. The city that had so much promise quickly declined in population. Today, Guamaibei's streets are eerily silent, reflecting the failed ambitions that led to its ghost town status. It reminds us of the problems that can affect even the most ambitious projects. Now let's go to Jingxin Newtown, where European and Chinese architecture were supposed to combine to create a unique ghost city. Number 4. Jingxin Newtown, Beidaihe District. In the early 2000s, Jingxin Newtown began construction, with amenities promising a great experience. It had 3,000 villas, a 5-star hotel, a golf course, a museum, a hot spring resort, a temple, 2 colleges, and entertainment. It was perfect. But the difficulty was attracting residents. Despite careful planning and construction, the town struggled to get people to make it their home. The dream of a busy community never happened, leaving Jingxin Newtown uncertain. The reasons for this are unclear. Maybe nearby cities or established urban centers made it hard. Whatever the reasons, attracting people to this urban paradise was impossible. Now we move to the story of Wonderland, a mega project that was supposed to change the amusement park experience in China.
Number 3. Wonderland, Beijing. Construction on Wonderland began in the 1980s with big hopes. This theme park aimed to be like Disneyland and was called Asia's largest amusement park, showing China's economic growth. But in 1998, construction stopped because of a disagreement between the builders and the local government, mostly about property prices. This changed the park's fate. The Wonderland buildings, meant to be filled with laughter and fun, now stood as a reminder of a failed dream. A local farmer took over the land, turning it into their playground. Animals roamed freely. The place became a wild jungle with weeds and vines. People also told stories about ghosts in a graveyard that had been dug up during the park's construction. It's a sad story of a huge project that failed, leaving a ghost town with echoes of lost hopes and ambitions. Number 2. New South China Mall, Dongguan. In 2005, this mall appeared, twice the size of the Mall of America, with 7.1 million square feet. It was designed to have over 2,300 stores. But the mall had a major problem. It had a 99% vacancy rate, making it empty. The main reason for this was the difficulty in getting vendors to sign lease agreements. For a decade, the mall's occupancy rate stayed below 10%. By 2011, the mall was completely abandoned and remains this way today. Number 1. Nanjie Village, Henan. In the early 1990s, we go to Nanjie Village, Henan, China. The world was interested in a self-sustaining communist village, an experiment in communal living and farming. But as years passed, Nanjie's story changed. In 1994, it became clear that the plan had problems. Despite early success and optimism, divisions and disagreements began. This was the start of its downfall, showing that even the best plans can have weaknesses. The main reason Nanjie is on our list is that the grand experiment failed. It warns about the challenges of implementing such ideas.